Here's Brian Kilmeade explaining why the media is not talking about falling COVID cases, although I don't know. I mean, they are. We still have over 3,000 deaths a day, but the number of infections are dropping fairly dramatically. However, we know, or at least we suspect, that these new COVID strains are going to become more prominent. We know that mask wearing is up. There's a report out today that shows that that once New York City closed down, infection rates dropped by like 75%. And so we know that people are starting to adopt best practices. We're also at, I think, over 2 million vaccinations a day. Joe Biden just announced that by the end of July, we should have 300 million Americans vaccinated, or at least 300 million people in this country vaccinated. But here is Brian Kilmeade with Fox getting into the conspiracy game. Remember, this guy was also talking probably months ago that on November 4th, or whatever the day after the election, COVID goes away, right? Except we lost 100,000 people in January.
Big story, of course, within the coronavirus headline is we're trying to control it. And the good news is 36% decrease in cases over the last 14 days, 15% decrease in deaths over the last 15 days. The numbers are astoundingly good. We're not talking about that because there's a lot of people who want to get that $1.9 trillion passed. And if it looks like the numbers are going down, why do we need to give out $2 trillion that we don't have? That's the problem.
But he doesn't recognize the fact that infections are going down because maybe people aren't going to work, or maybe he's not recognizing that what that's supposed to address is the near million who have lost their jobs in a given week over the past couple of months, or what it's going to take to rebuild the economy, what it's going to take to pay off those back rent. I mean, on and on and on. They're flailing around now for anything that they can find to just sort of hang their hat on. It's sort of fascinating. Let's go to the IMs, shall we?